Hello, hello. I am again out here on a spectacular, beautiful day. I invite people to join me here in my garden of arts. It's Oasis de Artes. I am in Camuy, Arriba, Puerto Rico. It is a new tourist attraction I am getting set up, which is so fun. I'm up in the mountain area in Arriba. The breezes usually are blowing, which is great, although I can tell it is going to be hot this summer. So, Ancients of Wisdom here. Yes, wisdom insights was the topic of the day. And so, let me just stand here a minute and let this thing find me for a second. Wisdom insights. Yeah, you know what that means is that I have to be kind of old, which is scary to admit. I don't really want to admit that, but I am. So I got to, give it up. Actually, I'm a widow, so that does make me kind of old, which is sad, but I rest his soul. Anyway, let me just kind of refocus this because here, let me in fact talk about refocusing things. I love the ancients, and this is the wisdom of the insights. I love what they call Stoic framework of classical education and classical discussion and how original ideas get formed and how new ideas can be created, as well as how to solve problems. Awesome. Someone saying hello from Philadelphia. Excellent. Yay. So glad you could join me today. Woohoo. Here's so cool. What great news is this? Hi, Philadelphia, because I am here talking about art and the power of using your imagination along with these ancient formulas. So I'm not going to get thrown off just because someone says hi to me. Let me sit down here like I'm supposed to do. Hold on a second. Yeah. So, okay, here's where this is at, because couple days ago, I was talking about entrepreneur mindset and how you have to be able to learn from mistakes. You have to kind of put your ego in check, and you have to kind of put back all those feelings of frustration in order to really look at what happened and how to fix it, right? So let me just check this a second. Awesome. Another person saying, have a great day. You too. I'm glad you're here. That's why I am busting past fears myself to get this information out. Okay. So I am here because I've discovered the easiest little piece of how to get control of your emotions, get control of what they call defensive thinking. And it's false thinking patterns. It's faulty logic. It's like bad math. It's like if a car engine is running, if it's supposed to have 8 spark plugs, but it's only got 7. And sometimes, going with this car idea for a second, if you're supposed to have 8 spark plugs and you're running on 7, what's going to happen when another couple start blowing out? And then you're only running on 6, and then you're going to be running on 5. It's not going to be good decision making. And so to me, this wisdom insight number 1 is to stop and to center yourself on your values and on your purpose. And yes, on your ultimate life destination, because life goes fast. Trust me, I'm now, like I said, I'm kind of being old, but I don't want to be, right? So in this whole ancient philosophy category, things that have been proven as formulas are simple to teach. And I was a reading teacher that specialized in exactly these types of little thinking decisions that happen in life. I can talk about it like in biographies, and we can talk about it like superheroes. And so this is how I've been developing my ideas and working through this really crazy philosophy. It's sociology. It's archaeology, because I love looking at the artifacts and the things that people collect over the ages, and how things are proven to be true. It's a formula. So why not just come back into like the tune-up garage, which I'm calling the wayfinding station. Come back into the tune-up garage, get a couple of things tuned up. No stress, no fuss, no pressure, it's yours. It's all your decisions. I'm not making you make decisions. I'm showing you the process so that you can make your own decisions. And so this first up, back to this, I get fired up. I have to exhale. And this is part of the energy control, right? So energy control, let me practice it myself. And, my YouTube algorithm keeps telling me that it likes my garden tours and that it needs to see my workshop because it is something new and different. It's the wayfinding station, and it's taken me time to develop it. It's taken me like my whole lifetime. So now for it to be coming out of my head, and it's coming out in like crazy flip charts, because I live outside, and I love living outside. That's why I live here, right? So today, this is the funny part of this. Let me show you a couple of things here. I went to I am practicing what I'm preaching. I show you here a second. Let's get the bugs out. There's mosquitoes in there. You can see it. But yeah, I took my museum treasure box that I made the other day, and I restacked my bookshelf here. I'm gathering my library. I have all my art supplies. I have everything set up, ready to be like creative zone, superpower forces. I'm so excited. And I keep saying I'm going to put my palm tree together, but I keep getting sidetracked doing this digital media stuff, which is my morning practice that then turns into like all day long. So setting a channel or setting a schedule and trying to stay focused and trying to not get distracted by everything that's going on in the world. I understand it's very difficult. I'm in this too. Let me check my notes. Anybody else? Yeah. Okay. Coolio. So you're with me so far. Subscribe, share, all these things, right? And here's my example. And then I'm going to get back to doing what I'm working on. I'm putting together my ideas, and I had the flip chart, and I realized I did it in the wrong order. And so here I am out here with my scissors, with my tape, going old school, traditional style, because I have to get it out of my head. I have to get it onto paper. I have to get it out into videos. In fact, I'm trying to find my cartoon animator person with the whiteboard who's working on different projects, and we're trying to I need to learn how to tell them what I want them to do, which is on me. And then I have to trust them to know what they need to do and let them go do it. And then I have to love what they do because that's their expertise. And so this gets me to the reading standard 8, and then back to how easy this is. This is reading standard 8 is your sources, and being able to trust your sources and know that you're getting the good information, and that you're getting the good product, or that you're getting the good service, and that you're not going to get some dumb junk, that you're not going to get some propaganda and some BS that just keeps getting passed around in this crazy echo chamber. So the only way, back to this ancient wisdom focus, okay, it's heroic thinking is what I'm calling it, right? It is. It's epic. It's stoic. It's epic. It's classical, ancient wisdom. And yet it's super modern, every day, right here on the station. The course, I'm getting it so that you can take it yourself and you can start the process yourself, because it's transformational, and a lot of people are looking for it. I know that because the search terms are rising. So I'm trying to meet a demand. I have a new product. I have a whole new test. I'm in the middle of testing my philosophy. So a teacher needs students and feedback, good and bad, with respect, please. Okay. And mistakes aren't devastating. They're learning experiences. Just figure out what you need to fix and fix them. It's not, so the thing you learn, here we go. It's the focus to pivot. That's the name of the new course, Focus to Pivot. Who's saying hi? Hello from Medellin. Awesome. Awesome. Got the country checking in on my live feed. The world checking in on my live feed, I should say. Sorry about that. Yeah, so back to this epic dilemma here. If you're facing an epic dilemma and you don't know what you should be doing, where you should be going, and the focus here that you need to pivot, you've got to change something. Something's got to change. And it is epic. It is heroic to have to face that. And it might be a dragon, but it might be a supervillain. The hero quest is real, and I have to go. That's it. My show notes. Today's the day. What's today? Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Let's go. Okay. Bring art into your life. Bring your values, your compass, your identity is potential. It is gold. And I've got the catalyst power to turn that into gold, right? This is the Focus to Pivot. It's a new course. That's what I'm working on. And I love you guys. Have a great day. I'm going to stop talking about it. Bye. Thanks. Share, subscribe. Love you. Thanks. Bye. Bye.